So I've been sat there planning that, like thinking, remember to do it. It wasn't even that funny. You didn't. Ain't got any fucking flowers or anything. Stars on your own, walking alone, crying out to the streets to hear you. You've taken a shot at being the one to speak for your neighbours and kin. But you're not alike, they only care for the quo, and they'll nod and they'll curtsy at will. Strike no fear into the heart of those who have none. It matches the notes in their purse. There is no war like the class war, but only the generals unite. And the privates they stand and they grin oh so grand whenever the piano strikes up. They'll sing and they'll march and parade up and down, never to be met with a frown. As families applaud their free flights abroad, the natives of lands that still in their hands quiver at the sight of her wave. Happy and glorious she stands over more of us than we even realise. At least 15 peoples of earth live in a dearth where only her tune rings out. So God save the Queen, a whimsical regime that should have died out with the last. It's not the fault of old Lizzie, but they should get busy and retire to Balmoral or Windsor or Kensington, or even fucking Kennington. Just as long as it don't cost me a thing. I'm fed up of wasting even £1 each year to keep the old dear in rags. She's not my concern, and I'd rather burn the paper bearing her face than kneel. My passport says she gives me free pass, but I'd rather be liked by the world. Not a plane trip goes by where you and I don't see the problems they've caused. If it's not famine, it's God. Those silly old subs went and messed up too much to be true. We should all hold hands and slowly demand that our freedom is our right. They should lower their might, given from lands of the poor. Was I sharp? Did I take her places? Did I take her back to the bars where she made mistakes, dancing with men twice her age and half her intellect? With her skirt twirling like sparklers in the New Year sky, setting fire to the dance floor and letting them know they will never, ever kiss her. Did she remember home when she felt my liquid engulf her mouth, my complex flavours trying to dazzle? But she's got a good palate, this one. She's fine, refined, dangerous in her expertise at knowing that I'm just a blended malt, made up of a self formed at the hands of torture, but with hope that slashes the soft edges of clouds as I shoot into our stars. When did she first taste me? Was it as her lips slid over my tip, inhaling the caramel wafting up my glass length? Her mouth already wet as her head tilted back, the brown peat liquid sloshing against her tongue. Does she know that by consuming me she's made me fuller, stronger, that she was the hammer that burst my cask and that she could be the first, the only and the last? And I'll just do this one to reinforce the fact that I often stand in bars and not talking to people. So, my girlfriends lay the building blocks of me. If they were unionised, they'd live on the picket and strike me out of the days of love and call a truce to end the hostilities that came after the glory days of mass reproduction died. We are the many, they would chant. They'd wave banners depicting my face curled with a grimace at a joke just missed. A kiss I'd wished had met my cheek, and they'd peek and see the charm offensive out in force waving batons and shields to protect me from their retribution. We are the 99%, sat alone in an armchair padded with yesterday and days of speed which had passed me by. I collect their grievances at promises made, whispered in the dark, and I'd learned to be a better man. But once they're gone, and even under the flag of friendship, you can't convey the truth that they really did turn what was you into what you could be. And so you have to turn and walk away. You're never able to say that because of them, I'm better. And I've become what they needed all along. Thank you very much.